Okay. So talk about your party years.
Well, I mingled in everything.
How old was you?
When I started smoking weed when I was like 12.
12 years
11,
old?
12 years old, yeah. I smoked my first joint with my brother.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and from then on, it was just, I was a pothead. I didn't try any hard drugs. Well, that's a lie. I tripped acid and ate shrooms and stuff like that when I was younger, like 15, 16 years old. And then I just mingled over here and there.
Did you finish school?
Yeah, I did. I finished high school. I'm actually in college right now, going to Strayer University for criminal justice.
Okay.
Of all things.
That's good. That's I hope you continue your education journey. So let's go back. Let's back up. You said you started doing pills and what now?
I was addicted to pain pills when I was 23, 24. I was in trouble mainly got in trouble for selling drugs when I was like 27, 28 years old.
You went to jail?
That. Yeah, went to prison and everything.
You went to prison?
Yeah.
How much time you do in prison?
I was only in there for 10 months.
Only for 10 months? That's a long time for a female.
It is a long time.
Well, it's a long time for anybody.
Yeah.
You missed a lot in 10 months.
I missed a lot in 10 months with my kids and stuff like that.
So you went to prison for possession of what kind of drug was it?
Possession of intent and sell and distribute meth, marijuana.
So you have any addictions now?
Huh?
You have any addictions right now?
To me, I never had addictions.
Why is that?
What's an addiction? Addiction is when you're codependent on something to help you survive, to get up and move and motivate yourself every day. I don't know. I don't have withdrawal symptoms like a lot of people do.
So you don't got to have nothing every day?
I don't have to. No, I don't have to have shit.
So you don't got
I don't even have to have a cigarette. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, so you don't got it. You cool. You straight.
I'm good.
You don't feel nothing.
No.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people get sick. I've seen people get ridiculous. They say like throwing up and shitting themselves and stuff like that. And I'm like, bruh, how do you do that? Like, I don't understand how you can let a drug hold you, get a vice on you like that.
Had that much power over you, huh?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, I get that. I understand.
Like my ex-husband, like he hardcore in the paint. Like but he's a whole different level of drug addiction. I don't know how to explain him. Like he was a heroin addict, crackhead. Like at first he was a crackhead, and whenever I was selling meth, he was a crackhead in Virginia. I was down here selling meth, but he was saying I was a prostitute and all this stuff, and I was everything horrible under the sun. But then I go up to Virginia and I see him pushing a pipe back, and I was like, so you're talking shit about me being a meth head, but you're up here smoking crack. I don't get it. Like he would call my probation officer. He would
try to get you locked back up.
Hell yeah.
Why would he do that to somebody he loved?
Right.
Or was he just using you?
I think he's
manipulating you.
Yeah,
then you got jealous and controlling.
It's controlling. I think he's more obsessed, infatuated than in love. If that makes sense.
I mean, whatever you say.
My story, I could go on for days with my story, man. Like, it's crazy. That's like why I'm here today. Like, he makes things so fucking hard.
So how long y'all been separated?
We're fucking 10 years.
You and him been separated for 10 years?
Yeah, we got married in 2012. We separated in 2015. And still to this day, he will do anything and everything to cause me some type of problems, some types of issues.
Right now?
Yeah.
And you ain't been with him in 8 years, since 2015?
I had to have a home plan when I got out of prison in 2020. So then I really did.
So you had to have a home plan, you went back to him?
I went back to his house.
Oh, well,
just have a place to live.
No.
And like
it ain't all him then.
Yeah, it was a mutual agreement though that like we weren't gonna be trying to be a couple and all that stuff. You know what I mean? He was just trying to help me out.
But you know what you was going. You know what was going on. Come on now.
In 2020,
Come on now. I gotta hold you accountable.
It was.
If he was that type of dude all this time, and then you go to prison and you put your home plan, his address. Well, you know that man wanted to see you as soon as you got out of prison. You know he wanted sex, he wanted a relationship, he was gonna be controlling again. That's common sense. I
really thought it was gonna be. That's when I really found out, like, this dude has really got some issues. Like, this dude has really, really got some issues.
So you didn't know that before you got out of prison?
I mean, I knew it, but I just thought maybe once I said, like, before that, it was like, I wouldn't say I used him, but he was very convenient. You know what I mean?
Oh, you use him. Yeah, you use him. How old? He must have been an older guy.
He's not much older than me, 85. He's 3 years older than me.
85?
No, that's the year he was born, 85. I was born in 88. He's 3 years older than me, so he's 38.
Yeah. I thought you said he was 85. I'm about to say 85.
He was convenient before that, you know what I'm saying? In 2020, I really did try to make the relationship work.
Yeah. In 2020?
Yeah, whenever I got out of prison and stuff like that.
So y'all back together in a relationship?
We were, yes.
So y'all ain't been separated since 2015. So y'all been separated since 2020. Come on now, let's keep it.
It wasn't a long time that I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you sleep with him in 2020? Yeah. If you try to have
slept in the same bed, but we didn't like have intersex. Or
so how was you trying to make a relationship work that you didn't have and y'all ain't had no sex?
It was just how I was. I'm not like
Okay,
sexually attracted to him.
I'm gonna go ahead and get past that. Cause I know your new man right here. But anyway,
he knows all about his ass.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We're gonna get y'all on camera together in a few minutes. So let's move past that though. But let's talk about your addiction. So you said you don't have an addiction. You're not addicted to anything. Are you currently still using?
Yeah, kinda, sorta. Not as much as I was. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't have to have it.
Right.
It's more like a social thing for me.
But you will use it.
Yeah, I mean it's more like a social thing.
It's
I mainly smoke weed now.
It's all good. So let's talk about some of the damage and consequences behind that lifestyle. You got a crib. You're homeless, or what's going on?
I'm homeless.
How long you been homeless?
For a while.
You don't look homeless, y'all. We're gonna get you. Let the people see. Drugs and that lifestyle, it don't discriminate. You can be preference. It'll take you down to the ground. She don't look like none of that. But how long you been in your situation?
A couple years. It's been like 3.
You've been homeless for 3 years.
Yeah, it's been on and off for about 3 or 4 years. He went to prison, and I had a place to live for about 7 or 8 months. And then, his sister had to come. She was in a domestic violence situation, whatever. So I moved out so her and her kids could move in. Ever since then, I've been homeless. It sucks.
Wow. So what are some of man? That's sad. So what do you see yourself in 5 years? You thinking about how you gonna get back on your feet?
In 5 years?
Yeah, you said you were in school.
Hopefully, I'm not gonna be in this situation.
Right.
I'm currently, I am going through some things with my ex-husband, and my kids are in foster care right now, so they're helping me try to get housing.
How many kids you got by him?
4. Well, by him, 1.
But you got 4 kids.
Yeah. So they're trying to help me find housing, like housing vouchers or whatever. Hopefully, just yesterday, actually, my social worker's putting in a referral, so hopefully that'll bump me up to the top of the list of the family vouchers or whatever. So I'm praying about that. I'm going to school. I've been going to school for about 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that. Criminal justice. I thought about changing my major because I went from dental hygiene to criminal justice. I do plan on. I thought about being a probation officer, but at the same time, drug counselor maybe. I don't know. Because I've been there, you know what I mean.
Right.
I figure I could help out.
But you're gonna use your degree for something.
I'm gonna try to. Yeah. They have it to where you can actually resource jobs with what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean, through school and stuff like that. They can help you find job placement and stuff. I've actually tried to mingle with that a little bit here lately. Hopefully something happens. I don't know if I can go to work without taking a shower and shit. You know what I mean?
You're lucky you've been taking showers. So
hot water and a scrub our asses.
So what about about your kids? You plan on getting your kids back?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what steps are you taking to get your kids back? First, you're gonna find you some housing.
I gotta follow the recommendations that social services recommended for me, which was cake work to me. It's cake work. I pretty much have everything done except for the housing part and obtaining a job. So. But I got to prove documentation that I'm trying to find a job and I'm applying towards jobs and stuff like that, which I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. It's just I'm waiting for the housing vouchers technically, right now.
So you're going through the waiting process.
Yeah.
I get
trying to be patient.
What did your name was again?
Stephanie.
Oh, Steph. That's right. Oh, Steph. Hey, Steph. If you had one regret in life, what would be your biggest regret in life? If you don't have any, you don't have any.
I mean, like he was like I learn from everything I do or everything that happens with me. For some reason, I always tend to look out for the people that fuck me over the hardest. For some reason. So
your biggest regret would be having a big heart.
Yeah.
So if you can do it, so you can do everything over in life, you do it all again and end up right back in the situation. You wouldn't do nothing different.
I wouldn't look out for the people that I looked out for the way I looked out for them. You know what I mean? Like I went hard for some people that did me dirty. Yeah. That ended up doing me dirty.
Me too. I get that.
That shit sucks. To think that you had somebody on your team, and the next thing you know, like, bitch, yeah, right.
You're right.
Throwing you under the bus, leaving you out to the wolves, fucking leave you sitting in jail, fucking robbing you for everything you got. Like, it sucks to find out who people are sometimes.
Right. That's an excellent thing to end the interview on. In case there's any minors or grown people, anybody that's thinking about choosing
Always
the
put
lifestyle of
yourself
partying and
first.
drug, what type of advice would you give them?
Don't do it. I mean, it's one thing from doing a drug and letting a drug do you. I wouldn't choose the part. I never really chose a party lifestyle. You know what I mean? Because I've been a mom since I was 19 years old. I raised her for 10 years by myself. You know, and did the damn thing. I worked, got an apartment, got my car. You know, did everything I needed to do with her, and then I met my ex-husband.
Right.
Then it all just was shitty from there. But I wouldn't change any of my kids. I wouldn't change any of those situations at all. There were definitely lessons behind each one of them. I don't know. I wouldn't. If I could change anything, I would quit putting people first before myself or my children. You know, I should have looked out for myself way more than I have. Definitely.
So you're basically telling them to make sure they pick themselves before anybody else too.
Yeah.
That's excellent advice.
It's
That's excellent advice. And
it's important to do that, to value who you are and what you are as a person. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say all that. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to put it into words. Really, I regret not valuing myself as much as I should have.
Right. Okay, that's excellent advice. I got a donation for you, man. God bless you. I thank you for your time. Hopefully, if I see you again, you'll be rock solid in your recovery. You'll be taking those necessary steps to get your kids back. And one of the most important things is make sure you stay focused and stay in school.
Absolutely.
That degree is going to be your way out of here.
It's important too.
All right. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.